Hey, it's your boy AJ back with another freaking video, and today I am here with a story time, y'all. Today is day 17, you guys. I'm here with a story time. If y'all seen the first part of this story time, if you haven't seen it, girl, go watch it. Go catch up. Go watch it, girl. Don't miss out on the juice, the honey, the sugar, the honey iced tea. Don't miss out on the things because it's very much, this is part 2 of the story. So if you're here today a little confused on what's going on and everything, it's because this is going to be a part 2. So if you missed part 1, make sure you go watch part 1 before we get in part 2. Anyways, let's roll this intro and get directly into the video because, girl, we got one hell of a story to tell today. So, like I told y'all in the other story, y'all, he told me if the shit was trash, if the gas wasn't gassing, I could hit him back up and I can get my money back. I could get my money back and he would send me my money back, or I could, you know, go get the money from him. So, I hit him up. I'm like, hey nigga, look here. This gas, not gassing. I have not floated anywhere. I haven't got anywhere, girl. If my car's parked, I haven't floated anywhere. I'm blowing him up. I'm texting him because I need my money. I need my money. Bitch, give me my money. Bitch, where's my money? Texting him, I'm blowing him up. I'm telling him like, look here, I need my money, I need my money, I need my money.
It's my money and I need it now!
And he is not responding, girl. Girl, this man is MIA. This man is MIA. So he's MIA and I'm so frustrated. I don't know what to freaking do. And I feel like I just wasted $100. And it's like I got 100 more. But girl, I need that. I needs that. So later in the afternoon, he randomly pops up, y'all. He randomly pops up and I'm like, I need my money. Like, it was ass, it was trash, you know, nice sale, nice cop, but I need my money back. And he's like, well, I'm gonna try to get my best friend to send the money. And I'm like, okay, why can't you send the money? You the drug dealer, you the weed man, you big boss here. What the hell is wrong with your pocketbook? Like, I literally just gave you the money. Like, what's going on, bro? Like, you ain't got the money? So he tell me he texting his best friend. She not replying. He blowing her up. She not replying. He's sending me all these screenshots of him calling her and him texting her, and she's just MIA. She's not replying to him. So at this point, I'm so frustrated, y'all. I'm so frustrated because I need my money back. I want my money back, and this shit, this weed is just not it. This reefer is not it. It's not it. The reefer is trash. So at this point, I'm sending him audio messages. I'm cussing him out. I'm threatening him, girl. If he was to go missing the next day, I would be in jail because the voice memos I left on his phone were pitiful. They were crazy. They were pitiful and crazy. That's all I can say. It's pitiful and crazy. I'm going off on him. I'm cussing him out. I'm threatening him. I'm doing this and that because I'm very, like, I'm just over not having my money, and I'd have had to goddamn ran around all day, and now he's telling me about some best friend he done pulled out of his ass. I'm like, give me my fucking money back. So frustrated enough, I'm trying to do anything I can to make this Reggie he done gave me hit, girl. Anything I can, bitch. I remember rolling the blunt up, putting that bitch in the microwave. It still didn't do nothing. I remember crunching that shit up, grinding the weed down, putting it down in a bone. Still didn't do nothing, girl. Everything I thought I could do to make that weed experience better for me, it didn't do it. Nothing. It wasn't successful. It was not successful. So as I kept trying and venturing out to do more and more, I got more and more frustrated because I'm like, this shit's not hitting. He want to play with my fucking money, and I just don't know what to do. Like, y'all, all I could think over and over is like, what the fuck do I do? So I don't hear anything back from the reefer man at all. He told me he was reaching out to his best friend to send the money, and he goes MIA. I'm still trying to deal with the reefer he done gave me to see if I can do anything to make it pull, make it hit just a little bit, and nothing's hitting. So I go to bed. There's nothing I can do, girl. I can't beat a dead horse. The horse is already dead. It's laying there on the floor, girl. It's smelling up the room. It's nothing I can do if the horse is dead. So I go to bed for the night and I rest. So like I told y'all in part 1, if you haven't seen part 1, like I said, go watch part 1, girl. So like I told y'all in part 1, I was in my friend's house or whatever. So the next day after, you know, all the reefer situation had happened, I had went home. So I had went home and I was still frustrated about having this damn, not even reefer, it's Reggie, girl. I gotta stop calling it reefer. It's Reggie, girl. It's Reggie. Reggie, girl. Reggie. It's Reggie, girl. I still having this Reggie, frustrated, and I went home with the Reggie. I'm like, what? Like, I'm so frustrated. So I'm texting him again like,
hey, wake the fuck up.
So at this point, he's telling me excuses on why he can't send the money. He's telling me this didn't happen, that didn't happen, and this didn't happen. And I quite frankly didn't give a fuck about none of it. I didn't give a fuck. I didn't care. I didn't give a hootie hoot. nuck if you buck. If you really bout it, what the fuck you ain't pull up? Hooty hoo. And I keep the pump in the trunk. Like, I didn't give a fuck about it. I didn't give a fuck. Shout out Cash Doll. If y'all know, y'all know I love Cash Doll. But I didn't give a fuck. I didn't give a fuck about any of the bullshit that he was flopping out of his lips like I needed mine. So he's giving me hell of excuses on this person tried to send it or he tried to do. I said, well, baby, I'm gonna come and get my cash back. Cause y'all know I paid. If you watch part 1, you'll know I paid in cash. I said, well, I'm gonna come get the cash back. Now, I don't know how I was gonna get up there to go get the cash back, cause like I told y'all in plenty of videos, I don't drive. Girl, I don't drive. But I'm like, I'm coming to get the fucking cash. So I'm cussing him out. I'm telling him, give me the fucking address. Give me the address. I need to know where the fuck I'm going. Give me the address, because at first I was just gonna pull back up at the park. If you know from part 1, you know I met him in the park, girl. I was gonna pull back up the park, but I was like, girl, he probably won't come to this park. I don't know where he actually stayed, where he's laying his head down. Like, I don't want to go to the park. So I'm like, give me your address or wherever you at right now. Wherever you at right now, I'm coming to get my shit. I'm coming to get my cash, girl. We're gonna dead this. We're gonna kill it. It's gonna be over before I get even more heated. So he's giving me the runaround, girl. He's giving me the runaround. You could have thought I was a merry-go-round. The way he spun that bitch and gave me the runaround. He gave me the runaround. But I finally get an address out of him. Now, the address is sent. I click on the address. I click on the address, and the address takes me 40 to 45 minutes away from where I am. And I said, where the fuck does this nigga stay? Timbuktu? What the fuck? I said, this is not the park we went to. Because when we went to the park, it was relatively far, but it wasn't 45 minutes. This nigga had us going to Mississippi. So this wannabe reefer man, weed man, whatever you want to call it. This wannabe reefer man, girl. I'm like, this address is far away. He's like, I'm going to put your money in the mailbox and, you know, you get it from the mailbox. And I'm like, mailbox? Like, how old are we? Like, we passing notes? Is this Valentine's? Like, what the fuck is going on? Mailbox? He's like, I want to put it in the mailbox because my family doesn't know I serve. You know, I keep it low key and I don't really want nothing extra going on. So I'm going to put it in the mailbox. I'm like, okay. Address 45 minutes away. He sends me a picture of the money wrapped up in like a napkin. Girl, in a Corky's napkin. Girl, wrapped up in a napkin in the mailbox. So I call my best friend, girl. I tell her like, hey, look here, bitch. I need to go get some money. I explain it on the way over to the money, but it's 45 minutes. I'm sending you the address so you'll see how long it is, bitch. Come on. So he pulls up X, Y, and Z, and he really doesn't know what's going on, child. He doesn't know what's going on, not just yet. So he don't know what's going on. He pull up, and when I get in the car, he had some tag-alongs with him. Now, y'all probably like, what is some tag-along? He had some family members with him, girl. I was like, wait a minute. It wasn't no aunties, no mamas, none of that, girl. It wasn't none of that, but it was his 3 siblings. They were in the back seat. What are they going here? Like, we going on a mission, girl. We going on a trip in this favorite rocket ship. I'm like, I don't think these people supposed to be in a rocket ship on the trip we going on. But I'm like, YOLO. So we hit the road. We hit the road, Jack. I'm wishing that I come back richer. So we drive the 45 minutes. Well, he drives. I don't drive. He drives for 45 minutes, love. And the whole time I'm texting the wannabe reefer man, I'm like, look here, if this money's not here, when I get here, it's gonna be more than an issue. He texts me like, it's cool, the money in there, I put it in there, I showed you, it's cool, it's cool. I'm like, okay. Okay, all right. So 45-minute adventure. We hit the road. We're going down the expressway. Like I said, I'm texting back and forth with the wannabe reefer man, and I'm just throwing threats basically. And I get there. So when I get there, it's a suburban neighborhood. I mean, suburban down. You could have thought Dolly Parton on some shit over there, girl. Like, it was suburban. So we traveled to Timbuktu, suburban neighborhoods. I'm looking around. We find the location, the address that I'm supposed to be. He told me, hey, this house has like a little yellow thing on the door. I'm looking, I'm like, okay, yellow thing on the door. So at this point, I'm like, okay, this, you know, we found Timbuktu. We have landed in Dubai. All right, so I get out and I go to the mailbox. I'm walking proudly to this motherfucking mailbox. Girl, I'm like, oh, I'm finna be a rich motherfucker when I get back in this car. I said, when these bitches see me in 4 seconds, I'm gonna have more money than them bitches can imagine. Girl, I'm thinking, praying, wishing upon these stars and God that the money's in there. But I'm thinking like, okay, it's in there. Because I just know for sure he wouldn't have me drive 45 minutes. For a pranky prank. Girl, open this motherfucking mailbox. Why's the money gone? The money's not in there. I don't even want to say gone. I don't even know. I don't even know if he ever put it in there. I don't know. But the money's gone. The money's gone. So at this point, I'm flipping shit. I'm calling his ass. I'm texting his ass. I mean, I'm blowing him the fuck of, I mean, girl, I'm sending just letters upon letters. Then I'm sending audio messages, cussing them out. Then I'm sending regular messages, cussing them out. Then I'm calling his phone. I'm doing FaceTime to his phone. Like, I am blowing that shit up because you got me fucked up. You could have thought I was a pretzel. The way that nigga had me bent up, I was bent. Bitch, he had me so fucked up. Like, I have never experienced a level of being fucked up like that ever. Like, ever. So I'm in the car gagged. At this point, we're just parked on the street in front of this alleged house that was supposed to be where he supposed to been. And I'm like, what? I'm just speechless. I don't know what to say. He's not texting me back. He hasn't answered any of my calls. He's just completely MIA, and I don't know what to say. So I'm like, what the fuck am I gonna do? We drove 45 minutes. He didn't even leave $2 in the mailbox for a bitch. So out of my peripheral, I acknowledged the camera that's on the house. They had like a Ring doorbell. So I'm like, okay, Ring doorbell, bitch. So I'm like, all right, this motherfucker said they don't know what he do, but they gonna know today. They gonna know today, bitch. Today, you gonna learn today. You gonna learn today. I was the true definition of they gonna learn today. They learned that day, bitch. I marched my ass up that driveway. I went my ass to that Ring, and I just let it loose. I was like, hi, my name is Jalen. And I told them the whole story. I was like, look here, I don't know if he your goddamn uncle, I don't know if he your uncle, nephew, grandson, whatever he is. The nigga owe me money. He trapping and he serving some shit that supposed to be in the trash can. That was supposed to never been gave to me, okay? And y'all got to figure this shit out. He put my money in the mailbox. I went to the mailbox. The shit's not in there. I've been calling and texting him. He not answering the phone. Somebody need to come out. Something needs to go on. I don't know what y'all gonna do, but I just said what I said. I'm gonna go back to the car. Y'all figure it out. Then y'all, if somebody's, you know, you send somebody out here. Now, I leave that message on the Ring. I go back to the car, like I said out there, and I was just waiting. So I text the nigga. I'm like, look here, nigga. You motherfuckers see these text messages, and I just told your family what the fuck you did on the Ring. Like, I just ate you the fuck up on that Ring. Girl, tell me why he rung me back. It took all that. It took all of that. You mean to tell me you didn't see none of my text messages, my 170 calls? Like, you didn't see, but the moment I say, I just aired your ass the fuck out. You abracadabra ass, you just poop out of nowhere. You could have thought it was an episode of Wizard of Waverly Place, the way he popped out of nowhere, like it was pure magic. Like he popped out of nowhere. After I text him, like, hey, now they know. They know now. So at this point, he's telling me, why would you do that? Why would you do that? I was taking a shower. I tell him, I don't give a fuck about no shower. I don't give a fuck about no, do you honestly really think I give a fuck about you taking a shower? You can't be fucking serious. Like, you think I give a damn about you taking a damn shower? Really? Are you out of your mind? So I tell him, look here, the money not in there. You need to figure this shit out. You need to call whoever you need to call. Figure this out. I need my money. I need my money. And if you don't give me my money, if I don't get a PayPal, a Zelle, a Cash App, a Venmo, a Apple Pay, if I don't get nothing, if my phone don't ding with some money, I'm about to tear your grandmama house up. I don't know if I mentioned that, but he said this was his grandmama house. I said, I'm about to tear this shit up. I'm about to act a baboon in this motherfucking neighborhood. I'm about to, they gonna think that I escaped a zoo. The way I'm finna act a fucking fool in this neighborhood. You don't want to see the fool that I'm gonna cause. Okay? Okay? Cause I'm gonna hack a fool and ride the fuck up out of here. So you need to figure it the fuck out. So I'm texting him, I'm threatening him, girl. At this point, he's like, wait a minute, hold on. I'm gonna get you your money. I'm gonna get you your money. I'm gonna get you your money. Hold on, pause. Don't, please don't do it. Please don't do it. Please don't do it. He's telling me, please do not do it. So in the midst of him trying to give me my money back, I'm texting him, hurry the fuck up. And girl, I blinked twice. And I see some cops pulling up. Some cops pulling up. What the fuck? Some cops pulling up, bitch. And I'm like, oh, he needs some milk. So I text him like, look here, you need to hurry up and send me my fucking money. Cause why the fuck is some cops pulling up right now? So y'all, I kid y'all not, all jokes aside, 2 cops pull the fuck up. 2 cops pull the fuck up and get out. So there's a cop on each window. I'm in the passenger seat. Y'all know I'm a passenger princess, like I said. I'm in the passenger seat. A cop walks over there, and a cop walks over to the driver's seat. We're surrounded. So they came to the car asking us questions like, what are we doing there? What's going on? We got a call, you know, about a car just parked in the middle of the street in the neighborhood. I'm like, look here, I'm waiting on a friend. I'm waiting on a friend. Anything else? I'm waiting on a friend. He said, why you waiting on a friend? I said, well, they look here. Like, this really ain't your business. This really ain't your business. But I'm waiting on a friend because he owes me some money. And I let him borrow some money. He told me he was gonna put the money in the mailbox. I guess it flew out in the wind. It's not in the mailbox anymore, so I'm waiting on him to come bring me something out of that house. I said, anything else? You know, I'm like at this point, because I've dealt with so many cops, y'all. They don't. I'm not spooked. I'm not nervous. I just blink with them. I'm like, girl, you put on the same Fruity Balloon underwear I put on every morning. Like, so at this point, you know, I'm able to create an environment where it's not too hostile with these cops. And for the life of me, I cannot remember these damn cops like skin tone. I can't remember them. I think one was black, one was white. I don't know. I can't remember. But I'm like, look here. I was waiting on a friend. He owed me some money. He said he was putting in the mailbox. It went in the mailbox when I got here. So I just pulled up here and I said, here, I'm waiting. I've been calling him, texting him, and I ain't got no call from him or no text back from him. But he just hit me back. So give me a minute. Give me a minute. He asking me for proof. Like, hey, can you prove the things that you're saying is true? And I'm like, do you have a warrant? Like, you want to prove? I'm sitting here. If I told you I'm sitting here waiting on some money, I'm sitting here waiting on some money. So I'm like, okay, look here. I'm not even gonna go back and forth with the man. So I text the wannabe weed man. I text him. I was like, look here, you need to answer this fucking phone and you need to talk to him and say that, hey, you know, you sent me here to this address to get some money. Because y'all, when I was trying to show him the text messages between me and the wannabe reefer man, tell me why the text messages stopped loading. I don't know if the police car being around cut off the data, cut off the service, but why my text messages would not let me scroll up. I'm trying to scroll up and find an image of the money in the damn mailbox. It's gone. Nothing's loading. Nothing's working for me. I'm like, I can't. So that's what triggered me. Like, look here, I'm just gonna call him and you talk to the man, because I'm trying to show him messages. They're not loading. They're not loading at all. So I call the nigga and I hand up, you know, I hand the phone to the cop. I'm like, look here, y'all figured it out. Y'all figure it out. So the wannabe reefer man, he brings the cops to a understanding of what's going on, and the cops actually leave. I'm like, but actually before they left, y'all, they made a smart ass response. They asked me and my friend, are y'all done smoking for the night? Well, can you smell the czar? Can you smell the czar? Can you smell the czar? Because I had to hit a czar. I think we hit a czar on that way over there. There was a 45-minute trip. I know we hit a czar. We probably hit 2 or 3. Probably just 2. But girl, I know we had a nice little ride over. So before he left, he was like, y'all done smoking for the night. And I just blinked with my bang gang. It was like, it was immediately blinking. I was just blinking. I just couldn't do anything. All I could do was blink. All I could do was blink. I blinked. And he was like, y'all, he asked again, y'all done smoking for the night? I was like, what? What are you talking about? I said, I'm sitting here I'm waiting on my money. So the cops left and I still needed my money. I still needed my money. Now, the wannabe reefer man, he's still under the impression we're getting questioned by cops, because I'm kind of still keeping the storyline of the cops is still there, because I need mine. So at this point, I'm telling the wannabe reefer man, I'm like, look here, he ain't really believing this shit. He ain't really believing this shit about no money, X, Y, and Z, and we gotta really get this ball on the road. Like, we gotta really get this on the road. I'm like, look here, man, send some money. Start sending some money so he can see, okay, there's some actually money transfer going on. Like, I need you to send some money. Send some money. He's like, man, I don't know. I don't got no money. I go, you need to figure it the fuck. Yes, fuck out. He does. He needs to figure it the fuck out. He needs to figure it out. He's like, okay, the most I got is $30. I'm like, $30? Okay, look at fucker. I didn't come here with $30, bitch, other than the money I had in my account. You know, I didn't come here with no additional $30, so I'll leave with an additional $30. So he's like, I got $30. So I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. $30 out of 100? He's out of his fucking mind. So I text him, I'm like, look here. The cop's not buying it. He's not buying it. You're going to have to send more than $30. At this point, y'all, I'm halfway home. At this point, while I'm selling it to the wannabe weed, you know, man, girl, while I'm selling it to him, I'm halfway home. He's still thinking we sitting outside his grandmama house, you know, in the verge of being in handcuffs. Okay? So, I'm selling it to him. I'm like, yeah, he's not believing $30. I like that he's not believing it. He's not really believing it. So he's like, well, look here, I'm gonna try to get 20. He got 20 more. I'm like, okay, 30 plus 20, 50. All right, you met me in the middle. So at this point, I made it home. I'm laying down with my feet up, y'all, at this point. At this point, I'm at home laying down with my feet up, bitch. I end up telling him, okay, well, the cop believed $50. He let us loose, you know, but you can send me the rest as time goes on. Girl, I really wasn't studying that other $50, bitch. I just like, girl, after all this that happened tonight, fuck it. But I still told him, look here, send me my $50. But he ended up never sending me the $50. It was fine about that. I never shot with him again. Never. I told him the same night talking about something. I told him, look here, this shit that happened tonight was crazy. I'm gonna make it a story time. I'm gonna make it a story time. Do you know this nigga talking about something? I wanna be in a story time. What? Nigga, no. Fuck you. Fuck you. That shit you put me through. And you thought you was gonna get you some cameras? Not on my watch. But y'all, it was a old nasty piece of key. This was the story of basically about how Reggie almost sent me to jail. Nigga served me some Reggie and I almost went to jail. Reggie almost sent me to jail. Oh my goodness. Wow, this is crazy. Well, if you enjoyed this story time and if you have not seen the first one but you stuck around for this whole story time, make sure you double back and go watch part 1, y'all. It's a nasty old key. But I love y'all so much. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. And of course, I'll see you real soon, girl, because it's Vlogmas. So I'll see you tomorrow. Alright, bye.